I was planning to return this library book today, but I just realized I left it in my apartment.
Correct answer. A. The student does not ask a direct question like, "What should I do?" Instead, the student says, "I was planning to return this library book today, but I just realized I left it in my apartment." This is a statement, not a question. However, in everyday conversation, people often make statements that imply they need advice or assistance. The listener must infer the speaker's intention. This is exactly the type of listening skill the TOEFL measures. Let's examine the statement carefully. The student intended to return the book. Unfortunately, I left it in my apartment. This creates a problem. Although the student never says, "What should I do?" the implied meaning is, "I have a problem. Can you tell me what my options are?" The appropriate response should offer help or a solution. Choice B. Most students study in the library during exam week. Incorrect. This sentence is related to libraries. However, the student is not talking about studying. The problem is returning a book. This answer mentions the same setting, but ignores the student's concern. Choice C. Your apartment is much closer to campus than mine. Incorrect. The student's apartment is mentioned in the conversation. However, comparing apartment locations does not help solve the problem. This is another distractor that repeats information from the dialogue. Choice D. I borrowed that same book last semester for my history class. Incorrect. This response changes the topic to the speaker's personal experience. It never tells the student what to do about the forgotten book. Therefore, it is not an appropriate response.